All right, welcome in WGMI Racers. And just wanted to give you a quick look into the next project we're going to be doing a whitelist giveaway for. Wanted to give you my process for a quick research into the project. Still would like you to do your own even more and follow along as this progresses. But this article that I quickly came up with is going to be something that I will continue to update as time goes on. And the closer they get to mint, I will do my best to make sure I continue to give you information so you can make good decisions on whether you want to mint this yourself if you win a whitelist, or even if you don't, to let you know what I think about this project. And again, I'm just one person, so I would recommend you diving into this on your own. But this is a good starting point for seeing how I go about this process and continue to evaluate. So Toon Squad. Toon Squad has some pretty cool artwork here, and they offered us some whitelist spots a while back. And so as of right now, the different elements that I like to use for research, you will see here. And again, I'll continue to update as time goes on. So team transparency is a big one for me. And as of right now, there is nothing on Discord or their website because they are creating their website right now. That's something that they were going to drop in Q1 of 2022, which we are in. But as of right now, there is nothing on their website or in Discord on their team. So as their website gets built out, I've been told that there will be information on there. So I look forward to seeing that, because that is a biggie for us, is seeing what the team does or what the team has done and who they are. And so that leads us into the next one, which is the track record of the team. And again, without knowing the team, we can't look at their track record. And we want to see if a team has done anything in the past, if they've had any success in projects or experience in the field. So both of these are two that I'm going to continue to look for and get information on. This project does have a decent amount of hype around it. Their Discord right now has got a little over 10,000 people with about 2% engagement. And so you can understand how I um, look at this engagement is when I go to their announcements and they tag everyone. I look at the reactions in the emojis and see how many people are actually engaging with these posts. And it gives us a good idea of how engaged the community is. Now you can go into the community and chat with people and get a good idea there. Their Twitter is got a little over 30,000, and it's got about 10 to 20% engagement. Again, I look at their, if I were to pull up their Twitter right here, what I'm looking for in their engagement is, well, that's the wrong one. That is the wrong, let's pull up this Twitter real quick. Sorry, I pulled up the wrong Twitter account, but I will pop that up and fix that link. Toon Squad, I just recently was looking at it. Okay, so 30,000 followers, a little over that. I looked at their most recent giveaway post that was about 2 days ago, and you can take a look at the three numbers here: comments, retweets, likes, and I add those up because those are considered engagement and divide that by the total amount of followers that they have. Now, you'll also want to pay attention to non-giveaway posts like this one here. So it's going to have a lot less engagement, but there's no incentive for these posts other than people that like the project. So this is a good one to go off of as well. And you can see here they did another whitelist giveaway about 4 days ago, and about 14, we'll say about 1,200 people engaged. But this are the things you keep your eyes on when it comes to engagement in the Twitter. What are their numbers versus what are the engagements with not only giveaways but non-giveaways as well, like sneak peeks here. So these are going to be a lot lower, but again, these are people that are liking this without incentive to do so. So that is also very important. So with these two, I would say there's a good amount of hype. Engagement is pretty average. It's on the giveaways on Twitter; those are pretty high, and so we'll continue to see how these progress as well. And the reason why hype is going to be important is because if you're going to mint, selling out is a pretty important thing right now in the NFT world. And if a project doesn't sell out in the first couple days, it has a hard time gaining traction as far as value in the short term. Now, if you're looking at everything in this project and you like it as a long-term play, that doesn't matter as much, or is not as important if you're not trying to make profit off it more in the short term. So it depends on your route here. Their roadmap is the next thing I'm going to look at. Um, Roadmap here is pretty vague. They've finished quarter 4 of 2021. They're in quarter 1 of 2022, and they talked about doing games and giveaways, collabs, smart contract, and website. So they're finishing the last portion of that with the smart contract and website. Stage 3 is still in quarter 1 of 2022. They have a public launch. It says here their mint is late February. There's nothing on the there right now. They've not confirmed a mint date. And then a treasury fund. Quarter 2 of 2022 is mission famous / mobile games, community takeover, community led project. So there's more information on each of these in here. Some of them I'll touch on is that they plan on having a treasury fund at 100% sellout. It says this is when it gets really exciting. The final tokens are sold. 24 hours later, the reveal will take place. And then they're going to say that 20% of their sales and royalties go directly to their treasury fund, which will be coordinated by the Toon Squad community, leading to roadmap version 2.0. So they'll have another roadmap. They're going to use this money to do things like sweep the floor, capital recovery, giveaways, legal, marketing, and overall growth of Toon Squad brand, including mission famous and upcoming Toon Squad projects run by the team itself. So kind of vague there. Mission famous says that it's going to be limited membership access. The Toon Squad goes hyper casual, expanding into a free-to-play gaming market. So it looks like they're going to get in the gaming market, effectively bridging between Web 3 and Web 2 on a scale never seen before. They want to establish Toon Squad as a forefront of NFTs becoming mainstream, and we think the most valuable element that we can provide as a team is to create a foundation that provides continued awareness and stable growth towards our brand. As successful game developers ourselves, also they are successful game developers. So um, I want to know what this team has done if they're calling themselves casual game developers. We'll develop and publish hyper-casual games acquiring millions of players worldwide, creating fun experiences through one of the most entertaining media is available at this time. Holders will have benefits, increase hype, driving up market value of collection itself. So again, these are good promises. I would want to know what the team has done in the past and more specifics on what they're looking to do with these games. Because again, it's kind of vague. It's building up hype, but I'd want to learn more about that. And then community roadmap version 2.0. Holders get access to secret chat rooms, can submit votes on what running WAGMI treasury fund. So it looks like the community get involved with what they're going to use the treasury fund for. Money will be used exclusively to support artists and entrepreneurs with new projects related to Toon Squad universe. So it kind of looks like they're going to have like a little launch pad for artists and other things underneath the Toon Squad universe. Building a hybrid model for commercial rights shared between the team. Holders were allowed to take the Toon Squad to the next level, no matter if it's animations, comics, metaverse integration, play to enter games, or new drops. So it sounds like they want to use this as a brand to launch other things in the future within the community and potentially outside. They're going to have a community wallet, making it never-ending flow of utility and investment capitals that allow everyone to succeed with their own ideas. So it's interesting. They're going to have use this as an opportunity to support other artists, to potentially use the brand to do things in the future. They do not have a white paper yet. They've had 3 collabs. Monsters Mates collab, Notorious Aliens, Dracoverse. You can check each of those projects here. None of them have minted yet, so it'll be interesting to see how their collabs have gone. They're not verified. They're technically not a derivative, but it does have a crypto dad / mom feel. And then some of these other stuff are not available just because they haven't launched yet. So these are some of the other things I like to look at in a project. The holder distribution, how many unique holders there are, how many of the total NFTs were sold, what the floor price has done over time, making sure there's no IP infringement, how many of those holders are whale holders or smarter investors. The conclusion for this, as of now, is there's still a lot I want to see from this project. I do like the hype that I am seeing, but in the NFT space, a lot of hype can still lead to not leading to success, basically. So there's still a lot of questions and vagueness I would want answered. Their website should be coming up soon, and I want to learn more about the team. There is no white paper. And again, the roadmap is pretty vague. So personally, I would want to see more specifics about how this evolves in more details. But again, I like the hype, but as this progresses, I do want more specifics on the team and their plans with the free to enter gaming and all that stuff. So artwork's really cool as well. Pretty interesting stuff. So I'll be keeping an eye on this. We'll be doing a whitelist giveaway. Again, whitelist, just because you get it, don't have to mint. Just because you don't get one doesn't mean you can't mint or buy in the secondary. So we'll continue to give you more information on this, but this is the research process that I do, and we'll continue to update this article as well.